Oh, there we go. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, welcome, everybody. Pleased to see you here. We usually start our meetings with some public comments. Does anybody have any public comments?
I'll just introduce myself. My name is Fiona Lewinsky. I'm in place in Canberra Tribe Register Regional Liaison to the Secretary of State's Office.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Any other comments?
Is this where I talk? Like I'm.
Yeah, she's here for a petition.
Oh, okay, well, I think maybe we can deal with that when we talk about the petitions.
Okay.
Or, I mean, because otherwise we'd have to pull it out, or do we want to do it now?
Well, what's the nature of your comments?
Can I read my letter? It's just easier for me to do it that way. Okay.
All right.
Dear members of the board, I'm submitting this written protest pursuant to Ohio law to challenge the decision of the Washington County Board of Elections to reject certain signatures from a nominating petition for the Office of Board of Education for a local school district. So I filed my petition with 39 signatures exceeding the statutory minimum of 25. Upon review, the board determined that only 22 signatures are valid, resulting in the rejection of my petition. The reasons provided for the rejected signatures included signatures not matching registration record, not registered, and address mismatch. I respectfully request that the board review and reconsider the following signatures, which I believe to meet all legal requirements for validity. The basis of my belief includes, but is not limited to, that signers are registered voters in the Fort Frye Local School District. The registered signers' addresses match residencies in the Fort Frye Local School District. And the signer's handwriting may vary, but is authentic and should not be deemed invalid solely on the basis of minor discrepancies. So for example, on page 2, Matt and Rachel Toyas have been voting for years while living in their documented address.
That page one.
Yeah, address is not the same as what you have on record here. However, they've lived at the new voting address for over 5 years, and they've been using that address to vote during that time. So whether it's somewhere, when I talked to Ms. Toya, she said that she had changed her address at the voting poll place, but obviously it was never changed here. So there's 2 that should be to bring it up to 24. The next one, number 5, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know his last name to be able to correct it. All I know is that he was a stepdad of one of my students and his name was Jason, so I couldn't fix the last name. Number 10 and 11, Zach and Sarah Marks live on Virginia Street in Beverly. Carol Forbes, which is my mother, lives in Beverly next door to me. Then number 3, all 3 are registered voters in Morgan County. When I dropped off my petition, I said, yeah, this is Morgan County, this is Washington County. Number 18 was disqualified because Bill Seagrave said that the signatures did not match. He has cancer, so that might be an indication why his signature looks off. I called 6 of his grandchildren and he said, please call him or I'd get an affidavit from him also. And the last one, number 19, Becky Wallace is the assistant treasurer for Fort Frye Local Schools. I request the opportunity to present the evidence, including sworn statements from the signers before the board renders its final decision. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter. I will be the first to tell you I've never run for public office. I've been a teacher my whole entire life. But when I read the directions on the front page of this, the only thing that I read was all signers must be registered voters in my jurisdiction. I didn't go up and ask every single person. The kids that I had taught that went through Fort Frye, I know they're all registered because John Bostic made them register to vote, okay? So I didn't go up and say, are you a registered voter? I knew that they all lived in Fort Frye because I did ask that. So I guess I passionately want to do this. However, I guess my problem is that I didn't specifically understand the directions, because when you say all signers must be registered voters in my jurisdiction, had you said all signers must have, jurisdiction to me just means Fort Frye School District. Is that, so like Sarah and Zach Marks, they moved into Fort Frye School District. So I just assumed they're registered, but I didn't know that it had to be by the address that was on. I just didn't, and it's nobody's fault, it's just.
And I gave you guys a copy of what we hand out to all of them.
Do you want to address that jurisdiction issue she has?
Yeah, I mean, the address it has to match what we have, otherwise we don't know where the person.
I
is.
absolutely understand. It's just clarification for somebody. And even if this doesn't go in my favor, I think it's something that might need to be addressed for someone else in the future. Just because, you know, here I am, something I want to do. I thought I did it correctly. And I mean, I was I don't know if I
That's a
talked
great
about it.
letter,
Huh?
by the way.
Oh,
That's a very
thanks.
good letter.
But I was
Very helpful.
flabbergasted. Does that make sense? Because I was like, oh, good, I get to run for board. You know, I announced it on Facebook and all these people were talking about it. But
Enough for her to get certified.
So we
We
just,
only found 22.
right.
so we need 3 good ones.
Right.
So Toya's should be 2. And Becky Wallace, of course, should be the 3rd one. I mean, those are the 3 easiest I came up. My mom would be,
Okay, so.
my mom would, I mean, I could go up and get it at Fort Friday High School right now. The other problem is that I retired in May.
Okay.
And because I retired in May, you're legally not supposed to do anything affiliated with schools for 2 months. I didn't know that. So these are things I just learned along the way.
So there's something we can do.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I mean, I was like, oh.
And there is a chapter that I gave you with petition. Now, this is from our handbook.
Right,
There's a copy of it.
right. Good, the deadline's passed.
Yeah, the deadline was the 6th.
Yeah, okay. So are there some signatures we can compare?
I think we had copies there of,
This one? And
Which one are you looking for here?
this one is Steve Graves.
Yes.
it was on the back of one of them.
He's signed by the milk aisle at IGA. So, I mean, I can.
That's
tell you-
right, that's how it works.
Yep. That's-
How you do.
I think he signed it as Bill.
Graves,
Bill Seagraves.
Seagraves.
Let's see.
416 3rd Street, Beverly.
Let's see how's it was look.
Well, he printed
Oh,
more than
yeah,
he,
that's
in
not
cursive,
close.
but,
Okay. All right, which one? That one? Yeah, that's not even close, yeah.
it's because of.
What else? Is there another one that doesn't match?
Was Carol
Is this the
Forbes?
only other one? Is it the only signature one?
Yes, that was one.
Why,
That's the only one that
That's-
printed out.
Okay.
so you're Carol Forbes, your mother,
Is my mom. Yep.
and right here. I don't see.
Oh, not genuine, so that's one that doesn't match. They're all full.
So how about Jason Ross?
I forget what's.
Yeah, I
think Robin, you were right, we should have done this one.
Not registered address.
On the address that she's registered.
So,
Carol Forbes.
yeah, I know, because my dad passed away and we just moved her next door to me.
Oh.
Oh, and that was a new address.
Yes. And to be quite honest, I didn't even think about, that was the last thing. We just
Change
finished
it.
the will
Oh, sure,
stuff.
sure.
If there's any you want me to bring up on the computer while we're here, or you know, look.
How about this one? What's this person?
We couldn't figure out who that was.
Which one is it?
Jason, is it Cox?
Jason,
It's on
Jason
line
Ross.
6, or line
Ross.
5.
Yeah,
Ross, Jason Ross.
and he lives with the person above. I didn't know his last, like I said, I only knew him by Jason. That was a stepdad of 2 of the kids I had. That's.
That's the right address.
Yeah, this one, maybe this
That's
one's
not right.
yeah, this one maybe is one, okay, if we can get it.
Kitty, can I see? This is the.
Well, you know, we have an.
Where's Matt? Where's my boys' signatures?
When's the date that we must certify these by?
I think you have to do it by the 18th.
Of this month?
Yeah. I think was the deadline.
I didn't see Toya's.
Because in the past, when we've had this kind of an address or signature
Two.
inconsistency, haven't we allowed people to bring in statements?
Yeah, like an affidavit.
So-
Morgan County, so yeah, we can do that.
So
Anything.
Morgan County, we
uh,
can't accept, that's
Julia,
just,
Those actually were accept, all of the three that are by themselves that are Morgan County, those are actually accepted.
Yeah, they,
good,
they
why?
did.
Because
We said
you
it was
didn't
Morgan
mix it,
County.
oh, okay, that's how you did that.
And I appreciate that.
Okay,
Joyce's are okay?
They're here,
all right,
Those three.
not
are okay.
registered address.
so if we can,
Oh, that's frustrating.
so
It's okay.
Seagram's, so Seagram's, we could get a statement from Seagram's.
Yeah.
Seagram's,
Oh,
and then depending upon this Jason person.
And here's his, I'm sorry, I can't bring it over closer.
What is it?
That's the portal only goes so far, but this is a Jason T, I don't know if
Yeah, that's it,
it's an
that's
address.
what here, let me see the Jason.
It's up.
He was in front of IJ in the hardware store.
Let me see that.
Was this Jason is registered to vote in Belbury?
No, it's not this one.
Not that thing.
No.
It's a,
It was line 5 on whichever one.
Oh, do you see?
Yeah, it's that one.
There.
This one's deleted,
That's the person, that's who it is.
but they're deleted, so they're not.
They're
registered
deleted,
to vote.
they're not registered.
Right, if it's that one.
Yeah, it is that one because that's the address,
No, this is 7th, this is 3rd Street.
but it's Beverly,
Yeah, it's Beverly,
yeah.
but he was deleted in 19.
19. So is there, he's been deleted,
Ready, I mean,
oh,
so
They
they're
live in-
registered,
I
they've
know.
been voting
is
from
there,
that
so we
precinct.
can't do that
It's the
one.
same precinct,
yeah,
but they've been voting there since they moved from Fourth
But he
Street
hasn't
to-
voted since 2010,
Yeah,
okay.
according to that,
Well,
right?
this Jason never voted, actually.
Oh, he just
No.
registered and never voted? Okay.
Yeah,
Is there another one where the, doesn't match? Oh, what about this person?
200 Pennock Drive.
Panic Drive, lot 63, Beverly.
I think we couldn't find that person. But there was one, actually. there
Oh,
was
they
one
live
reason
with
maybe
whoever
we
this
weren't
person
sure.
Who lives with Jennifer McCown, do you know?
that I honestly don't know, because I didn't have him as a student, I had Jennifer, and she went back to the back of McDonald's
If you-
to have him sign it, so.
Don't you, I know when I look up voter, when you have an address with somebody, don't they list who else is registered at that same address?
Yeah.
So look up Jennifer McCown, McCown. Oh, no, it's different lots, never mind, different lots.
Okay, so that was the other thing, when I came in, I'm Sarah Marks, Zach Marks, and he's checked, but I guess he didn't count. Zach is a quadriplegic, so I even said that when I came in that he officially didn't sign it, his wife did, so then they gave me a form that I had to give to,
Right.
You went through a lot to get this.
oh, I did, I was.
Oh, here's another one, what's this person? Illegible. 1550,
Here, I was bringing up the pin off, right?
okay. 1550, is that Jade Hill?
Tick Hill Road,
Huh?
Tick Hill.
Tick Hill?
Oh, that's Becky Wallace, she's the assistant treasurer for Fort Drive.
Is it, and that was her illegible
That's
signature?
her illegible.
Probably.
Yeah, we weren't able to figure it out.
Okay, so-
And I absolutely understand that,
So it's Becky Wallace?
yes, Rebecca Wallace.
Okay, look for that. So,
I-
What we could do is defer this and give her an opportunity to come in to bring in a.
Oh, I can do that this morning with no problem,
That'd be good.
with no, I can have it notarized and everything.
Okay, who do you want her to have come in?
Bill Seagraves, get one.
Okay, no problem.
And then
Becky
maybe, is it
Is there-
Rebecca, what is it?
We have 2 Rebecca Wallace, one on Main Street, Belgrade, and one on 4th Street in Lowell. Leslie?
Well, this is,
Well, this has
Tick
different
Hill.
address.
this is Tick Hill. This is right, one that right for
You look up my address.
Oh, that's not even close. That can't be.
This is the oldest.
Yeah, so the address has to match.
Right,
You're
it doesn't
registered
say that
address.
though,
So that's not it. So-
that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
12 years.
I've been through this, you know, so I don't be a
directions.
school board member, it's not gonna be, I mean, I desperately want to, but that's beside the point. It's for future reference.
So is this 1530 Tick Hill Road?
When I actually looked up in the auditor's office last night,
Yeah.
and it did say that, 1530 Tickle Road, which, Ryan Wallace is her wife, her
Oh, it's
husband.
Brian Wallace.
Brian Wallace. Let me just put it in the address.
Okay. See who's on there?
There's no one registered at that address.
Yeah, they're not registered there. Okay, let's find another one. This one, who is this on Pennick?
Okay, I mean,
Do you know who is it? 200 Pennick Drive, lot
We were
63?
just talking about.
I honestly don't
Trying to
know.
figure that out.
We just showed.
Did you see the Pennick? No, we didn't remember. 200 Pennick Drive.
So see.
That's Jennifer McCowan, and that.
Well, no,
is-
she's
South
lot
County.
39 or something.
Yeah, she's lot
And he's
59,
63.
and she lives with Amber, her sister. I just saw Amber above it.
Lot 63, here it is. Right?
Yeah, Jared Michael.
They interchange there quite a bit.
Well, that's actually. Okay, so that's Jared Michael Bowerbaugh.
Okay,
You wanna print, can you print that one out?
I can't print it from here, but I can have.
You can print it out there. So if you could get William C. Graves Jr.,
okay,
maybe give her a copy of this so they can see what
Yeah, and
signatures
I
we're
had
looking
emailed
at.
her, yeah, I emailed her.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
well, but this one you haven't.
Yeah, not this.
And so then, what's the name? Bowerbaugh?
Yeah,
There's two.
There's two, so that's what she needs, right?
no,
Three.
Oh, she needs one more, okay.
Like the Toyases, why are they,
So
Can you explain that
they-
to me?
They have to be, if they're not registered at the address in which they live.
That,
Right.
They have to
can't
be
change.
registered at the time they sign it. They have to
Right.
be, you have to be registered at the
Right.
address.
but they've been
which lists.
voting from that address in all these elections.
then they've been committing fraud.
Well, hasn't someone checked their ID?
Well, the ID, the address doesn't necessarily match
But the address doesn't have to match.
the ID. What they have to do is certify when it comes up that that's the address that they're living
Okay,
at.
And they're asked that,
yeah, huh?
they're at, you're
Yeah.
asked that.
And if they, if they
But she
change.
did say, she said that she changed it, I mean, I can give you her quote, she said she changed it at the polling place. I mean, these aren't people that are gonna lie, they're a principal. and-
No,
I know, no, I
No, we're not,
I know them.
yeah.
You know them very well.
Yes,
All
I
right,
do.
let's see.
I'm not sure.
And when I called last night, she was
Change
shocked,
it to the
like
polling
she was
place? I think
absolutely
they have to
shocked.
Change to the Board of Elections.
But for future, they need to explain this to somebody. I mean,
Yeah, they were mistaken in thinking they could change their address at the polling place. You have to change it here at the Board of Elections.
and they, like, nobody does this, like, I didn't do this, you know,
She
to
needs
come here and
I
do
think
this.
this is very eye-opening.
Yeah.
about What
Yeah,
you're
it's a
telling
different
us,
address.
how things go with
Yeah,
this.
that's-
Yeah,
Cause she moved
Yeah,
her
I
husband.
taught for 34 years, my lord. So,
That's like a bullet point there, that.
So I'm not sure that's gonna make
It
it.
has to match with.
That was an absolute.
Yeah.
The signatures is where we can take external
right,
evidence from folks to say, yes, this is my
And
signature.
Jason.
Okay.
Moffitt was
Address.
Consider that.
Belfry, so that's-
but it should be stated that I need to ask people, or someone needs to ask people, are you registered at this address? I mean, because, you know, when I go back and
A
tell
nice
these people-
how-to list.
Well, we-
Right, exactly.
When you get
Well,
this.
We will, pass that along to the
Yeah,
Secretary of State.
That's,
I mean, are you here from the Secretary of State's office? I mean, do you understand the validity of what I'm saying is that it's not clear that when you go present a petition, hey, do you live in Fort Price School District? Absolutely. Oh, can you sign my petition? Then you have to make the assumption that they're living, unless someone knows to ask them, are you registered at this address to make sure that this petition is gonna be valid? Because I had him as, 14 signatures more, thinking that's gonna be fine. I didn't understand,
Probably.
and that's fine. I mean,
Is the power law.
if I can't,
That was that.
That's power.
So we can-
law, yeah. the power
Okay.
law.
I'll probably say.
So she needs 3 and we only
It
have
is a
to do
big
2.
Huh?
it's okay. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm sure you're very disappointed.
Yeah,
We have no choices.
no, I understand that. I mean, I knew that I had 96 hours after you rendered a decision
Yeah,
to protest it. I mean, I researched this quite well last night. I also know that I can run as a write-in candidate, which may or may not be that.
Yeah, and this person we figured out is down in Belgrade, was registered in Belgrade, not here.
Mm.
And that person isn't registered. They're not registered.
What's the date this has to be in?
August 6th.
That's why I asked before, because she could have circulated another,
I
right?
could have gotten 3 more signatures.
We wouldn't, and if that was the case, we wouldn't take any action on it. We would just defer and then you could submit a new one, but it's too late.
No, you can, if she wanna run as a write-in, you can do no action today and then.
Yeah.
And
She
then
would be able to
have,
do that.
be able to do that. I can only see 2 that we can
Short
get.
one,
Pardon?
you're still gonna be short one,
Okay,
so
that's fine.
if you prefer that we not deny your petition, then you can run as a write-in.
That's fine.
But if we take action and deny it because it's short.
You won't be
But I'm allowed to go on
We'll be able
Facebook and
to.
explain the reasons why I
Yes.
was denied. Okay, great.
Well, we're not gonna deny it. What you.
Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't accept it, let's just put it this way.
No, we
No.
cannot take any action
No
on it.
action.
If we take any action on it, you won't be able to run. You have to basically withdraw
Okay,
this.
Yeah.
Just kind of hand it back to her?
We'll hand it back to her.
No,
No,
you
you
have
do,
to give it
but
back.
you do file a little something to withdraw it, and that way we will not have taken any action, which allows you to run on it as a write-in.
As a write-in.
So what you can explain is that I had to withdraw my petition, I'll be running as a write-in.
but I'm going to explain the reasons why I had to withdraw my position.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem with
We
that.
denied it or
Right.
doesn't accept it, don't say that.
Right,
It wasn't a qualified petition due to these reasons that were not given specifically on the instruction sheet.
It does state that in the candidate requirement handout that we hand out though.
Oh, you do give them to
Yeah.
all the
we give
candidates?
A candidate requirement.
Do you have that
handout,
guide?
and it does have that and
Okay. Where,
let me find those. Well, it says only qualified electors who are eligible to vote on candidacy may sign a petition. And to be a qualified, they have to be registered to vote at the address where they're living.
does it say jurisdiction?
No,
It says
what page
address
is
where
that?
they're living.
What page does that say?
it's, would be, it doesn't have a page number, but it's like, or
it does, they got
it's
pages.
page 2, but this one I didn't see. I guess it would be page 4, because the one beside it is page 5.
Page 5.
It doesn't say page 4 on it for some reason.
Yeah, it says the voting address written on the petition must be the address appearing in the registration records. It says
Okay,
that.
which one is that?
Number 6.
And you did
Okay.
have this given to you?
Yes, I did, so
Okay.
that's fair. That is fair.
It's a lot to know.
Well, it's just something that needs to be clarified more. I really, I mean, I read it, like I read this,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
okay, it just means, yeah, okay. No, I'm just
I'm
going
glad this
to
was
pull it
done.
out and not run. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
All right. Do we have anything
Okay,
else?
with public comment.
He's like another one, we got a couple more.
Is this all about petitions?
Yes,
Okay. We just
All right.
jump to it?
All right.
Whichever one of you wants to.
I think we could be a quick one here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I turned in I'm for Cody Parman, running for American City School Board. Currently on the board, so I've done this before, didn't have any problems, but, turned in 101 signatures. I was told that 27 of them were rejected, so that leaves me short by one. Although I was told one of those rejected was my son. So I got him right here, if that can help, bring some validity. As I was thinking about her scenario, mine might be a little different. I think it would be really helpful on that instruction sheet to say your signature must match your voter registration. And the reason I think it should say that is because a lot of people, when you hand them the petition, they're like, hey, I'm gonna write really legible so they can read it. Well, a lot of times,
Well, so in this case, you have yeah, so you've got a lot here that were not genuine, which means the signatures don't match, which, like, as we were explaining to her earlier, if we had found three, we could have done this. So there's gonna be an opportunity for you to come to us or have somebody come in with a statement to
He's
say,
right
yes, that
there.
was
Well,
me, I
that's why he
signed.
brought
He's sitting right
Oh, did you
here.
already do that?
Well, no,
Oh,
her son is
for no
one of the
one.
signatures, which would get him to the.
Yeah.
Get him to the.
Oh,
To
no,
the
check a
number
couple of them,
needs.
I
So
think.
the problem that she had, Ms. Spur had, was that, the addresses did not match. We can't go around, I mean, I don't wanna say go around it, but we can't consider,
So we
you
only
know,
need
so if
one.
the signature doesn't match, and we have somebody in here that says, yes, that is my signature.
Yeah,
mhm.
and so that's permitted.
So it's.
Did you have it?
So you're talking about signatures, and we need, his signature we were told his signature did not match
Right.
his voter. So he's right here, so we can look at his signature.
So does the signature need to be legible or does it need to match their voter registration?
It's the match.
Either one.
Some folks will write, some folks will have a
a
signature and then they will print the name underneath.
Okay.
So we know.
And the candidate
Say which one
will do
he
that, and
was
they'll
on, but I
write,
think he was
you
on
know,
the map.
somebody's signature because.
I think that would be helpful to have like your printed name, your signature, and then
So you want
the
it-
address, because people are trying to help us out. I'm gonna write my name to where they can
Yeah,
actually read it,
okay, yeah.
and then it doesn't look like.
I think she even had one who printed,
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we could read it.
yeah, she could have done that.
yeah, and in his case, he printed on his voter registration card, but when he's writing his signature, he wrote cursive on the petition, and so it didn't match.
Okay.
Did we find it?
Did you find it? Okay,
And he's right here.
all right.
Number two.
That one.
Yeah, that was.
Okay,
And I
so-
have it.
Did you pull it up?
So can we change that? What do we do?
Really, you want
Vote
to
to.
use your
Oh.
signature with your registration or this.
Well, he can have it whichever way he wants, just
Yeah.
as long as he signs it that way. I see.
Oh, I know.
For
Say that
election
matters.
stuff, yeah.
You need to pick one.
Whichever way you prefer.
That way this doesn't happen again.
So do we need to swear him in to do this, or should we
I
just?
would, yeah, we'll do the
Yeah.
affirmative affidavit.
Mhm.
Okay, Karen, would you please stand?
So, yeah, stand up. You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, now, Mr. Farman, your name appears here, number 2 on this petition, and it's in cursive. And your voter registration card is not cursive. So is this your signature?
Yes.
It is, and you signed this,
Yes.
and you knew what you were signing?
Yes.
Right. Any other questions?
Confirm where he lives.
What's that?
Confirm his address.
Oh, yes, and what address do you live at?
2423 Indian Run Road.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Thank you. Are you,
I'm
are people satisfied?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Parman, you need to decide which way you want to do that so that from now on, it's always, because this'll come
Keep
up
happening.
when you go to vote, because you'll sign in and they'll go, wait a minute, that doesn't match. So before you leave today. If you wanna stick with that, that's fine, but if you wanna change it to this, you need to do that today,
I'll do that for you.
okay? So with that one, does that make this one?
Yeah, because he had 74. so
Okay.
That's what we can get. 75.
So do we
All
need
right.
to vote on it again?
Well,
don't need to
we
vote.
got others
We
too.
got, just put
You
it
got-
in with the others.
We got bunches
Yeah,
of
we
them.
could put it with
We'll
the
just
others
do
if
it
you
with the
want.
others.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so anyway, this is all mixed up now. I have no idea.
They're all-
Because we tore it all up.
So am I able to get a copy of, do I need to make like a public records request to get a copy of the petitions to see which ones were? I'm just curious, like how many people was it their signature?
Sure.
And how many people was it their address?
Can you get a copy?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it out to Melissa, she can make a copy of it.
It's good information.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people may just have no idea where they registered to vote.
Well, they
I try to
forget.
ask, I'm like,
You know,
are
it's
you a
easy.
registered voter? Where, are you?
City of
registered
Marietta.
In our district and.
And they may move within the same precinct, for
Yep.
instance.
Right.
And that, so where they vote, that never changes, but they perhaps move
Their address.
different address.
Mhm. Yeah, it's almost impossible to nail that down entirely.
All right, well, she'll do that now. Let's see now.
Thank you.
I have the
She's
same issue.
Okay.
She's gonna print it, so she'll have it ready for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and then,
My name is Annika Miller and I'm also running for the Marietta City School Board. I turned in 99 signatures, and they said that I only had 70 that were valid. So I have, I needed 5 more. I have 6 signed affidavits from people that it was their signature. It was where they printed, it looked like printing instead of their signature. So I have these here.
yep, let's see them. We'll compare them here.
First one was
Hold
first.
on, we gotta find it here.
And I can look at anybody.
Yeah, which one here is?
That's the other.
Oh, what are the names of the fish market? There's a bunch on there.
We'll just go
Which one?
sheet by sheet.
Does it say which sheet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Eric
have-
Reed, Mitchell Davis, right
It's on
here.
line 12.
Okay, so what do we got here?
Oh, Mitch signed mine too.
Okay, do we have a signature match that? Yes, okay, so that's good. This, yeah, I know, but I mean, it matches here, so this is good.
This is
Yes.
voter registration.
Yes, yeah.
When I spoke to the lady last night,
Oh, we
asking her
know.
what I needed to do, she said
We
Okay.
accepted it
that
that
this
way.
is, I needed to have something that I could just write up.
All right, so this is one that's okay, all right. And what's the other one here?
Kenneth? No.
Luke Roder,
Which one are you?
which one? Roder, Nation. With Dr. Flowers. Okay. I think so, yeah. Wade Chapman. Okay. Let's go this one. Okay. All right. I see he printed this one.
Solid, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's okay, that's good, all right. All right, now we gotta look for. Oh, got a bunch on this one. This one. Yes. Rick Brothers. Yeah, yep, okay.
And did you say when it was a Kenneth Neville?
Yes.
And his here.
Who's-
Kenneth Neville, he's on page 3, line 14.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
And then was one you said a wet blocker.
Yeah, Sandra.
It was that one. And that was on page 5, line 11. If you want to just-
Here's what it is.
Yeah.
They just use one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. All right, was that good enough? What was we got one more?
So some of these say NG, some of them say NRN.
In our name is not registered address.
I was trying to find it here.
NG is not.
And not
Just the
genuine.
name yet?
So that means that it didn't match.
Oh, here it is.
Where is it?
She's.
Oh.
And you see, we're comparing that to
Okay, all
those
right.
forms where they've signed it before.
Yeah, we find it, yeah, well, yeah, because,
It's just a bunch of-
Well, the whole Methodist Church softball team is not genuine.
Good job, guys.
Got it, that's where we're looking at the app.
Yeah.
Got it.
Name, for instance, they didn't sign it. They did it when they signed it.
This one, what do you get address?
yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah, go ahead and put the address, was it? What's the address?
130 East Spring.
That wasn't the address.
What does she have? Oh, she has Third Street, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not gonna work, but you've got enough, right?
I have letters in 5.
No, a different address. A different address than what's listed.
She only needed 5.
I think he might be.
And what do we
registered
have?
at the one
Well,
thirty.
We have,
She's not registered address.
right, 1, 2, 3.
How many affidavits did you
4,
bring?
4, 6, right?
There was, there was 5, I think, you took.
5 that we said yes to?
I thought, yeah, because she had one.
Oh, okay, 5, so we got 5. Okay,
Well, on here, when they gave me like what the issues were, it said for Rebecca that it was illegible. It didn't say anything about her address on here.
5, okay. So with 5, will that do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's illegible, but it matches their signature, you count it.
Well, if it's illegible, we can't look it up. We don't know who it is.
Unless somebody were.
So we have no way of knowing.
underneath it,
Because
right?
a lot of signatures are just illegible.
Well, that's why we, usually you ask people to, when it's illegible, you ask them to print their name underneath it.
Yeah.
Or
That's-
we'll use the address.
Or you
if
use
we
the
can't
address
find it,
and then
okay.
you
Yeah, 'cause like-
match
If
the
there's somebody
signature.
has that address that we can match it to. then-
Right.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just, you just need one more box here, print name
Yeah.
and then signature and then address.
I agree.
That would be
Yeah.
good.
I agree with you that, but the state has created these things,
Yeah.
so,
Also can look up the address.
Yeah.
So.
Because my signature, for instance, is not.
So if the.
Yeah, mine's not either.
I have a very
yeah,
long.
and in this
like
case, that
A,
person didn't.
S, boom.
So they have the 5,
I
okay,
can't
so
read
it's
Annica's
good.
online, it's
Yeah.
illegible.
No, what's
Yeah.
counted?
What is that?
That's your
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
But my signature, I mean, I try to make sure it matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hers
What I
was-
have.
I think an additional box would be super helpful.
Yeah.
So the Secretary of State is who determines that? That's who
They
needs to-
create these forms.
Yeah, they prescribe the
So
forms to
if we could
us.
send something to them.
Sure.
That's the complaint department.
Yes, that would be right.
Okay, I mean, I'm on the school board, I know, a lot of things are out of your control, I get it.
We have a liaison here.
Yeah,
Taking notes.
that would be really, really helpful.
So mine's okay now.
You're good.
It's good.
You're good. You
Thank
got
you
the
very
5.
much. I appreciate it.
You're good. Thanks so much for coming
Thank you.
down.
Thanks for your time, appreciate it.
Fine.
I have one.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Yeah.
My problem is on my petition, where you write how many petition signers you're getting. For some reason, instead of writing 20 on one page and 10 on the next, I wrote 30.
What was your name?
David Love. Rusty, township trustee. I've been a trustee out there for 12 years, so I think I must be doing something right, but
And it was Wesley Township,
yeah.
yeah. Cause here's where, like in this meeting, right here, and then on that one.
And did the 30
was
on
the
one.
total for,
Yeah, instead of putting 20 on the page, and the next page, I just screwed up and wrote 30. Like I said, I've been out there for 12 years, and must be doing something right, I guess. but-
So we wrote 30 on the one he had 20 and
I
left
had
blank
10
the one that
back,
had
so
10.
Yeah, I got 30 signatures, so I just wrote 30 on it.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know what my mind was thinking, but I just wondered if that was a killer on it or not.
Is that what kicked it out?
well, if you look at the sheet that we give them, which you have a copy of.
Mhm.
It's not that.
There's line 4 and 5 that.
Yeah. Are you okay with it?
You looked at
So, and these were both circulated by you, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not like we had a different circulator,
no, I
each one.
did it all by myself.
did all by you. And
Which he
then,
would
I watched everybody sign.
And he said- he did, he signed it.
As they vote.
I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
And it's 10 on the one and 20 on the other, so the 30 matches.
Can we just?
I think it's fine.
Are you okay?
Yes.
All right.
All right, on. I appreciate you, I really do.
Appreciate your
Well-
running and coming in.
All right, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.
All right.
You too.
Have a good day.
Me too. Bye-bye.
And I think when we're going through the petitions on those, the ones that we did, we should,
And with the.
on each one, state why we accepted.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Minutes, do you have minutes?
Usually, I get some.
Okay, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh,
We still have
We
public.
still have-
oh,
I had a couple things, sorry.
sure.
Betsy Cook with Living Democracy. I wondered what was going on. I know Karen's out with the poll workers. There's a letter that usually goes out to the poll workers, you know, to get people signing up. And I wondered how the student program was going. Who's taking care of that since Karen's out?
So the letters have been sent out.
But not for the students.
No, not for the students yet.
But they've been sent out to the poll.
Well, the schools don't
the-
start until, what, 10 days from now, so.
Yeah, we sent out letters to the central committee people, to start helping us to pick poll workers. And then, so we'll wait on those to come back. I think we gave them till the end of the month.
I think that's the letter you're referring to,
Mhm.
the one to
Yeah.
the central committee.
And then the
And they're
school will
supposed
get
to
a hold
find
of them
poll
later.
Right,
Okay.
That's the letter that needed to go
I
out.
thought there
That
was a
one did
letter
go out.
that
Yes.
usually went out to poll.
I think we send emails out. We don't send any a physical.
you mean to
letter.
the past poll workers? Yeah, that's done by email.
Or phone calls,
Or
sometimes I get
some
phone
of them,
calls.
depending on,
But there's no, that letter you're talking about went to central committee members who then go find poll workers for their area.
and they don't contact past poll workers until they get those back to see where they need.
And basically, it's to let us know when we're training, you know,
Right,
when the training is and where you're put,
right.
that kind of thing. But there's no general mass letter sent out to everybody that's working the polls.
Okay. I
Yeah,
thought-
Karen usually sends, like I said, she'll send out an email.
Yeah.
If you've worked before,
Right,
Oh, yeah.
you know, to see if.
Just
you
to make
want-
sure
if they
you're
wanna
still
work
at it.
again.
I thought in the instructions from the Secretary of State, it said something in there about, I didn't bring it with me, sorry. A letter that goes out to the poll workers, but I'll try to look that up again. It's in the Secretary of State stuff.
and we won't be able, I mean, we won't be soliciting youth at the booth until school starts, so that's not for another
Okay, but we're on.
10,
a couple
11 days.
weeks,
whenever.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to get a hold of
Right.
them.
Right.
Okay. I wondered if there'd been anything that came down from the DOJ directives, that, you know, they've talked about that over the last few months, that things will be coming down to the states
And so far, we haven't
Okay,
had it.
looking at our voter rolls and all that.
No, we haven't had
Getting
anybody.
anything along that line.
Well, they can look at the voter rolls without
Well, they could
contacting
go
any of us.
Yeah, they don't need any of
I can
us for that.
contact, I can get into those, you can get into those.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think that would be an official anything, they just look,
Oh, okay.
It's already out there.
yeah. You
So
just get
how do you
online.
know if people are looking at?
No, if they go on our website, yeah, we wouldn't know.
And on the website, is there anywhere where you can see the candidates that are running? Or is
Yeah, we
it-
don't have that on there. We could have, well, it's on the, technically, I guess it's on the, we call it the FWAB. It's FWAB is the initials for it. It's a federal write-in ballot. And so the candidates are, there's some listed on there, but we could add.
We will be doing the sample ballots. The sample ballots will be on there. That will be on the website.
Okay.
Once we, and we'll be doing, when do we do that? In September?
Our person from RDM's coming in to build the ballot on the 28th.
Of this month?
Yeah.
So once petitions are approved.
Yeah.
then the sample ballot.
Once we
will
do
be picked.
this, and then we have the ballot prepared. Once the ballot is prepared, then we put the sample ballot online, so anybody can go on there,
I'm
put in
too
their
early
precinct
looking.
and pull it out.
And, well, I wondered who was running against Katie McGlynn, because I've been trying to.
It was Janet Bond,
Jana Bond?
Janet,
Janet,
yeah, which actually we have an extra.
BOND?
Yeah. I have an extra, this is, no, not all of these people were certified, because some of the names on there are ones they're gonna vote on today, but that's a list of the people who have turned in so far. And council, ward council's the last page.
Okay. Okay, super.
Well, because the deadline for those were earlier.
For the council, yeah.
These
Well, I
are
knew
the
the
township.
deadline was in on most of the.
Yeah.
Candidates,
Everything else.
Mhm.
okay. And, any changes, like the SAVE Act hasn't passed yet, so are there any other changes that you've gotten that?
Nothing I can
Not
think.
that I can think of.
Registration or voting, so we can
Yeah,
still
none of those
register
have-
people.
Mhm. Yeah, that's still the same.
Okay, because they were talking about changing that, not allowing people to register, just anyone to register a voter. In the SAVE Act, they were talking about, but it hasn't passed.
Yeah, so far, nothing of that's,
Okay.
changed.
Well, we didn't want to be registering people if we weren't allowed to.
Right, you're not supposed to.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Thanks, Betsy.
All right, minutes there are none.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to the bills. I'm gonna move to accept all the bills with the exception of the bill with my name on it.
Second.
Any discussion? This is-
We're gonna do this, we're all on there.
Well, no, because
She said with the exception of her.
Exception of hers, and then I'll move.
Oh,
and then I withdraw.
Kadeen
And then-
can't vote on this
Okay.
either.
Okay, wait a minute. So how are we gonna do this?
None of us.
No, that's right, there's all four of us.
So we're gonna have to do it
So
one
we have
at
to
a
do
time.
One at a
four.
time.
How about you move, how about somebody move
I'll
for
move
everything except for
to
articles?
accept,
I'll make a motion that we accept the Kadeen Ritter's summer conference expenses.
Second.
all right, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Note that Kadeen abstained. All right, I move that we accept the bill for the summer conference for Jane Crumrine.
Second.
Any discussion? All right, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Note that Jane Crumrine abstained.
I'll move to accept Adam Schweineman's summer conference expenses.
And I'll second that. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Okay. And what is left, me?
Didn't we do-
Or do we already do me?
No, Kadeen. Or no.
No, we
need to
did
do yours.
Kadeen.
We need to do yours. I move that we accept and Robin Bosey's summer conference expenses.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, let the record reflect that Robin abstained.
Make sure you reflect that I abstained
Yeah.
too, Andy.
All right,
I would do that.
so I,
Approval, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna move to accept the bills. The remaining bills, Karen Pulaski, Baldwin cleaning, polling locations, Optimum, No Wink, and OAEO.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Correspondence, maybe you can tell us what we're,
Maybe before we move on, what are we paying to the polling locations? What are we paying
That's
by?
the rental fee. We've actually been behind on paying rental fees at
So how
past
much?
elections. It goes
The
to,
church.
like, it go to the church if it's there, to the schools that are there, the
but
fairground.
we don't pay the
To
schools.
No, we
We
don't.
shouldn't pay the schools.
So, yeah, so if we.
It's
if we don't
fairground,
pay them,
Fairgrounds.
Then we would just,
Um,
just would be
Church and
less.
the church and the fairgrounds, right? Everybody else is at a
Yeah.
school.
Is this a bill that we get or is this?
No, it's
Okay.
just something that we do.
So how much?
And
are
it's
we
50
paying?
per precinct, is what we do.
$50 per precinct.
Yeah.
So this is.
How many are the
Back.
schools?
we don't
Well,
pay
at the
schools.
lighthouse, there's
understand.
two,
I understand,
there's
that's why
like
I'm asking.
12.
I don't know the
Yeah.
exact number, I
Why
guess.
is this so
bunch.
high? Because we're
We
behind.
just voted
And,
on it.
and the fairgrounds is a bunch. Those are our two biggest.
There's 16 at the fairgrounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got
Yeah,
it,
so,
got it,
so
okay,
that,
thank
that
you,
works out.
thank you.
All right,
And
correspondence.
The Directive 2025-31. This is our, for this year, the 25 General Voter Records Maintenance Program. And so this is our normal that we do every year. This is our NCOA process as part of this, where the Secretary of State gets information from the post office, people who might have moved. So then we'll send them a letter. Or if they haven't voted for a while, then they receive a letter.
And this is something that we've been doing for a long time.
Yeah, that we've been doing. We used to do it like way back. We did it, I think it was every other year, but now they've switched it and we do it every year. We've been doing it that way for a few years now.
So nothing changed?
So it's the same process that we've been doing. And we're actually, once we, for like, especially for the people who haven't voted for a while, they actually, if they sign one of these petitions, they get credit for that. So that counts as activity. We call it kind of like a clock, you get on a
Right.
clock if you don't vote for a while. So this will be activity for them, so it'll restart that clock.
So
So
will you
then they
finish
receive
this
a letter.
before you do this?
Yeah, before we
Okay,
send out those letters.
all right.
So we'll do it after today, after we vote on the petitions, then I'll go in and run a program that'll give people credit if they signed
And I'll
the
put them on there.
petitions.
Okay.
So we check every signature on them so that everybody can get credit. So. But we'll do that, we'll run that, and then we'll do, then we'll finish this program. And then the letters go out. After that, we have to send a report to the Secretary of State's office of who we're gonna be sending letters to, and then they have to approve it before we actually mail out the letters.
Oh, who mails it?
We would.
You
send
would
them
mail,
out, yeah.
okay.
Usually we have Triad print them for us, and then we mail them from here.
How many do you normally have?
I know right now, from the records we have about 900, I think.
Oh, my. Okay.
So some of them may not end up getting, a few of them may not end up getting a letter because they signed the petition, but.
I'd like a copy of the letters.
So we can give you a copy
I
of the
was just- I
samples,
just-
yeah, because we have samples of
Would
what
help
the
me
letters look like.
to understand what we're doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So just remind me when you.
Okay, when we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other directive, the 2025-32, there were updates to the election official manual that we use. So there's a copy of what those chapters that were updated. And that is available for anyone on the Ohio Secretary of State's website for anyone here or the public to look at.
Did they change anything meaningful, or it looks like it was all just streamlining and bullet points and?
Yeah, I think some of it updated, like, there was a few laws that had changed. So I think this was to reflect those changes from the
Well, that's not-
legislature.
insignificant, they change
No,
laws.
but it's just, to make sure that it's
It's the
our
right.
manual updates the most current, laws. And they do put that out before, it's put out as for the public to look at and see and make comment on
Okay.
before it's officially made, before it's made.
Oh, so it
official, I
hasn't
guess I should
been,
say.
so it's still in the feedback
No, it's
stage?
past the feedback
Oh,
stage and it's
okay.
been updated.
All right.
And then the last, the advisory, this actually just came yesterday, advisory 2025-04. I haven't had time to read it completely over. But it has to do with how some people were trying to use the petition form from the Secretary of State. It's number 6D, which is regarding the adoption of voting machines. Trying to use it to repeal the use of voting machines
Oh,
instead of adopting to use them.
we haven't gotten a
Turned in
petition like
here.
this,
Yeah,
have
we
we?
didn't get any kind of
Okay.
petition like that turned in here.
But if we had, they're saying, forget it, right?
Then
You can't
that's
do
not
it.
the proper way of
You're right.
Right. But that's not the
Okay.
proper form to use.
But we haven't gotten one of these.
But none were turned into us, but I don't know if they
Okay.
even turn them in here or if they turn them in,
Oh, somewhere else?
to the Secretary
Oh.
of State's office or not for that
Looks
one.
like it at the county level is when you're trained.
Two
That's what it
counties.
looks like.
Interesting.
So, but none were turned in here.
Okay,
So,
all right. I guess now we're up to petitions.
so we have, there were a couple other ones here that had an issue. These people did not come in to the meeting. But this one is for a Merle Hughes for Watertown Township. And I did try to call him yesterday. Apparently he's out of town, so that's why he was not here. But he had 24 ballot signatures that we found. And he had turned in 27 signatures. So if there's anything you want to look at,
Did you call and let them know?
yeah, I had called him and then I was on the phone with someone else when he called back, but Melissa had talked to him and he said he was out of town. So I'm not sure where, but he was,
Not registered the address, not registered the address. What's NA?
that was, she didn't put her house number.
No address?
So it was for no address because the house number was not provided in the address. So I don't know, if that's anything.
Is that something we could,
She did live, if I remember correctly, at Plum Run Road.
she does, I see it.
And she just didn't write what her house number was.
Is that the only signature
Yeah,
that
that
knocks
was
out the
her.
petition?
And that's her correct signature. Yeah, that's her signature. What does it say about that? Here's that.
Just to make sure there's no lives, including house number. Was house number sleeping.
And we'll turn the page and see if there's any exception.
Is no central to the post office different from reference.
Okay, so we can't accept that, not registered, not registered.
Any others?
Well, let me look, because the others look like they were all good. So these are good. These are all good. These are good. Just these three,
Sorry.
yeah.
And I can look, what was the? That was,
This
I think their last name was Parker, I remember.
Did you look it up?
Before, you see what they were registered.
Heather. Is it Kyle?
Let's see, here's Heather, and she was registered at 23,140, say around 3,000.
And what about Kyle? Or is that Kyle?
What are the issues with these that you're talking about? I'm not sure
Well,
what you're talking about.
these
down
three,
there.
this Merle submitted 27 signatures.
Got it?
There are only 3, but that takes them below the 25.
And what's wrong with them?
This one, she did not put the address,
Her house address.
and it's
House
required,
number.
that's on there, you gotta have the street, the address, house number.
No
So there's
fixing.
no way around it.
And it can't be fixed.
That can't be
That's
fixed.
the date, okay.
Well, actually, maybe it could be fixed. But not at this point, unless we wanna defer,
And this is the Kyle, he's registered at that same address.
which is not here.
Yeah, not Sandridge.
Wrong.
Well, is this something that this person could they could give us a statement giving the house number?
I mean, if you guys would.
I mean, she's obviously an older person, that's number one.
I think they're real aware of being
81,
the right signature and
I mean,
registered,
it's-
but these
again,
movements.
well,
Circulator is the one who.
right, that's
double
true.
checks.
I did ask that Mr. Hughes to call and maybe back this afternoon to discuss.
Oh, yeah, he had called this morning,
Okay. So what do you think?
Well, I mean, are we able to make an exception to the one address without a number?
We couldn't make an exception, the only thing is whether we would accept a statement from Nancy Henry with correcting the address. Whether we would accept it, doesn't actually say that, but we've allowed it not with signatures. Would we be willing to accept that with an address?
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
I mean, I think that you guys would have to meet again
To approve.
before the September meeting, because I think the deadline, I have to look it up here. Is, I think it's the 18th that you would have to approve them by. If you're.
Well, that's a bit of a precedent to start doing that. That's my only concern that it would,
Yeah, the 18th
I'm sorry, they're not
is when you have to certify petitions by.
at the 18th.
So you'd have to meet again on the 18th if you had them running.
What is he running for?
I think it's township trustee for Watertown.
And how many people have certified to run for Watertown?
Let me see.
How many people do we have?
Your gun is running.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking, that's what I'm checking.
Does he only need one more signature to
Yes.
work?
Yes,
Oh.
that's the killer.
There's 2 others that have turned in.
And how many are up for voting?
2 positions. 2 positions are open,
So-
and 2 other people besides
This
him.
woman would put her house number down.
Can't do it now.
Petition.
You can't.
They
Okay.
can't
No,
write.
the only
I
question,
understand.
the only thing we could do is if we accepted allowed them to give us a different statement saying that this.
That's what I meant. That's, I guess that's what I
Here's the thing
meant.
too.
Go ahead.
There are two problems with this. One is that there's no house number. The
Right.
second problem is it does not match the address on.
Oh, no, hers does. Hers
The
does.
street matches.
The street
Yeah, but it
matches.
doesn't, but I'm
But it's-
saying,
yeah.
it's dual. You don't put your house number down,
Right.
but the address she listed also doesn't match the registered address,
You're welcome.
Well, it partially does.
right? I mean, partially,
Partially.
but there are 2 problems with it.
Right.
And unfortunately, it says the voting address given on the petition shall be the address appearing in the registration records.
And it's not.
And it's not.
Well, so then the next question becomes, should we allow him to withdraw this?
So he can run.
So that he can run as a write-in?
Write-in if he has one.
You want to try and get a hold of him while we're having this we'll
I
set
can have
this-
Melissa.
Yeah, why don't you do
Yeah.
that? We'll set this
Do that.
aside for right now.
Give it to Melissa.
Yeah, give them that
Call
option.
now.
Okay, yeah, because his phone number's on here.
Right, give them that option.
We don't wanna vote on that.
No,
Right.
well, because then it can't run at
I
all.
understand, yeah. Okay. Unfortunate.
Okay.
Do we have other petitions now?
Oh, we got lots.
So.
We got lots.
See other stuff?
Yeah.
Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and is there another one that's,
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have to leave and go to Columbus, here's some business cards.
all right, thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
This one is for, Amanda Wolf. And this is, she's running for Frontier Board of Education. But what she did was she wrote, the 32, that she collected 32 signatures in total. She wrote that total on both pages.
Oh, well, so that's just like the
It's
other
the
one.
same.
So
Yeah,
if you wanna
same.
keep
But
it
it's
with the other
Well,
one.
yeah, I mean, just, and she collected both of them. And the numbers correspond.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yes, they do.
It was
No,
32
others.
signatures.
No other,
Proof of fraud
And I think
or
everything else,
No.
yeah, she had 25 valid signatures and that's what she.
so she's otherwise good.
It's the same.
All right, so we'll accept that.
Okay. So I'll put it over here as the other one.
Yeah, that we have to make it clear what we're doing, yeah.
This one was for,
This
Travis.
is more than we've
Gadd.
ever had.
I know it does.
This is amazing.
This is for Wolf Creek Local, and he had 18 valid signatures that we found out of 29 that he provided.
What were wrong with them?
There was
Let's see,
3, let me.
not registered, not
Yeah, the front
registered.
page says 3
Oh, my goodness.
We're out of the jurisdiction, so we're not in the Wolf Creek School District. There was one that he lined out. 3, we
He
could
what?
not, he lined it out.
He lined it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 were not registered. And there were 3 that we said the signature did not match. And 1, the address did not match.
So the only ones that he could fix were the signatures. And is that enough to bring him current?
He would need 7.
7, there were only
Yeah,
3.
it's only
So there's only 3 of those.
You would be surprised at the names we get.
So we'll put him in the same category with the other dude, see whether he wants to withdraw
And run as a.
and run as a write-in. So,
So, and I did talk to him yesterday and he wasn't sure at that time.
okay,
Well,
So-
would you mind having somebody call?
Yeah, he's another one to call.
Right now.
say which way you wanna go.
Okay, and then if you
Take that
wanna
one
look,
out.
while I'm doing that, this one was for, David Bloor. And he was running for Newport Township trustee. And his problem was he did not put the number of signatures at all that he collected.
Yeah, one of those are- Not today, but last night.
We've had one, Jed did that before, and we were gonna reject his for not doing it, he had to redo it.
But he got.
Yeah, cause he had time to redo
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's right.
Where's the shame, because this person had a bunch of valid signatures. Oh, boy.
And I believe there's in here somewhere about that.
You had a gentleman from the committee
Which
last meeting,
page?
the day before, and he did not put the number down.
Yeah,
And
but.
then he went and
Redid
redid it, yeah.
No, so say that again,
Sorry about Jen.
Jen, but he redid it.
Well, isn't that down here where we can make exceptions here since there's no sign of fraud, that's a minor counting mistake? You just basically skip that.
That's not a counting mistake though.
No.
That's the example
When
of
signature counts are
you
too
put
high.
20, but there were 22. That
Well, it says don't be too strict or technical, that's,
That's when the counts are too low.
oh, when it counts are too low, okay,
You put something in, but it
all
was.
right.
The counts are low.
On page 12, it says what must be in the circulator statement. Circulator signature, how many signatures they witnessed.
That's a must. As opposed to.
So in the,
Zero.
Tang.
so the petitions that we were looking at where we determined it was a counting error, that was not in the circulator statement, correct?
Well, that's because they actually certified that they saw 32 signatures.
Correct.
Or
Well, the one
30.
wrote 32 on both,
Right.
the other one wrote 30 on one page, but
Yeah,
not the
and the numbers were consistent. This one didn't write anything.
That's accounting, that one is.
Yes, that's
those are
accounting errors.
Yeah,
This
These
is
are
this is
complete
no,
absence.
this is completely absent.
in the circulator statement.
And
Just skip along.
there, you know, and there are two problems with that. Number one is, of course, the number, and number two is that he's certifying that he's certifying that he witnessed the signing.
Right.
But it's not
But
on,
he's
there's
not,
no number.
he's certifying what is
Zero.
All right, so here's another one. Does he want to withdraw or?
So, and I had talked to him before, but that was a few weeks ago, I think, whenever he turned it in, I
We need to
talked
know those immediately.
So.
Yeah.
we'll have- I'll
Okay.
take-
Action or not.
This is
Not
more
And
troublesome petitions than we've ever had, at least in the 3 years I've.
this one is the same thing, but he
They
was
didn't do
running for
anything?
council, for New Meadowlark.
What'd they do?
It's just the exact same as.
The zero.
No number.
No numbers.
It doesn't give you any wiggle room on that.
No.
Not on that.
Because
No.
you're certifying.
If they put any number.
That you witnessed
If they
the
put any
signature.
number, any number.
That means zero.
Yeah.
I
We could
certify.
have done
But
something.
they didn't put any number.
And we do have that on the
It is,
checklist.
right, it does say that.
Yeah, it's on the.
Whereas at least if it's under or over, we witness some.
Yeah.
Certifying to some, and we can.
Oh, so this is another one then.
Okay, so I'll hand that one to you.
All right, and what's the last?
And then this was, just already that one that we talked about,
Okay,
the Dawn's Pearls.
All right.
I'm
So
glad
I
you're
think
clarifying to us when this comes up, Mandy, that where those people did get that information.
Right.
They do have the information on how to do it.
That's a check.
Because that's a right.
And in addition, they have the bigger packets.
then yeah, where you can read it more thoroughly, right,
Yes, it was good.
But
She
the
pointed
other
that out.
Is a.
Nobody told me how to do this, yeah. The check.
see, it says like, if the signature is difficult to read, print the name in the box in the margin,
And they did.
And they don't.
they didn't do that.
Yes, I was reading.
And we have her sign it, so prove that they got it.
Did you include the correct number of signatures?
All right, she did talk to Earl Hughes and he is gonna withdraw, he's out of town now, but
But
he'll
he's
come
gonna
in and
withdraw,
withdraw.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
So,
So
Can
that's,
you pull his then?
yeah, so she has.
She's got it, okay.
So-
So we've got two
All
others
right.
waiting on.
And she's talking to the Travis chat now.
Okay.
So, I'll make a note here.
okay, so we have three that we're
What was that name?
expanding.
Earl Hughes,
Merle Hughes, Travis Shad, and there was one more.
there was a David Bloor.
That was it, David.
And then
Bloor.
Timothy
Hughes for
Williams
sure
was
is
the
the
last.
And they're, it's a shame. This is a shame. They go to,
David Moore and,
they want to serve. and they-
yeah,
We could go ahead and vote on these ones.
okay, let's go through these.
These are the ones for Village, and they are in, I gave you guys like a list of the candidates if you want to follow.
Yeah.
Kind of following through on it. There, the Village offices start on the second page.
With funds for.
And then the ones that are highlighted, yeah, the next page is where the Village ones. The ones highlighted are ones you certified at a previous meeting.
Okay,
So they're already been certified. So the first ones we have here are for Beverly. This is Jay Arnold, and he's running Florida Council in Beverly.
okay,
And everything was completed properly and he had enough signatures.
okay.
Jay, I see
It won't be on there because we haven't certified it yet.
Oh, okay.
It's on the first page.
Or actually, yeah, those ones.
I was gonna say, where-
Yeah, they're at the
Right
bottom
here.
of the first page, I guess.
Down here, J. Arnold.
You added those because.
Yeah.
we're going to
Yeah, I
certify it.
just because
Yeah,
they're on this list if they turn in a petition.
Yeah. okay.
And then next is Roland Hopkins, and
Okay.
it's also for Beverly Council, he completed everything, and had the rest, well, all of these ones had everything completed, including their signatures.
So this is Josh Holland.
Roland Hopkins.
That was
Roland
Roland Hopkins, that one.
Okay.
And then we have Abigail Spung for Beverly Council.
Oh, I would like to withdraw my,
That's, she had withdrew her first one.
okay, so this is a revised one, okay,
Yeah.
or a new one. Okay.
And then this one is Jason Lippett.
Now that's on the next page. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to the top of the next page.
Sure, plan to do the work.
Okay. I'll put it, was that Shannon?
Yes.
Okay.
Public affairs, there we go. Okay. You have it, all right.
And then only a couple of villages have the Board of Public Affairs. I think they're, I've heard them, people call them the water board. So I think they do stuff like that, like
Oh,
utilities type
Okay.
stuff.
all right,
Now the Josh Holland, his is gonna be in a different stack because you have to take it by substantial compliance.
okay,
I have a separate stack of those.
all right.
Say that again. I was looking at a petition you'd moved on.
Yeah, so Josh Holland, you'll have him later, because you have to take his petition based on substantial compliance. Because there was part of it that's not filled in, but you are able to take it because the petition is substantially compliant with the
Okay.
law.
So we don't vote on it?
Not right now.
We will, it'll come.
Separately.
Yeah, I'll just be voting on it after
Okay.
all of these. So do you want to do all the villages?
Well,
Now,
let's
you
just
wanna
run
do
through the
that
stack,
already?
let's go with what we
Okay.
got here.
So this one is
You,
for,
you wanna vote each time on,
it doesn't, I mean, it's up to you
Okay,
guys.
so that way we
There's
don't
not
have-
too many village, if you want to do with all the villages.
Let's do all the
together.
villages, let's do all the villages.
This next one is for Lowell Council, Brenda Lee.
Okay. Yeah, we have 10.
Yeah, village offices require 10,000 signatures. And this is for also for Lowell, it's Van Day, and it's from the council.
So spending said vote for no more than 4.
So,
Yeah,
these two are in.
They're in.
Yeah. If they get one of
And
those,
then two blanks,
as long as
so
they get at least.
maybe
So they'll have to
someone,
appoint people to the
yeah,
ones that nobody brings.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we did not receive any petitions for Lower Salem Village or Maxburg.
wow,
Village. But, so we're moving to New Metamours.
Okay.
There's John Belleville II for
Okay.
council on New Metamours.
Lives at the same address as Shane Belleville.
I believe they are father and son.
who? Oh, the Belleville.
John and Shane?
Oh,
And then we have John Schmidt for New Metamours Council. And then Paul J. Spears for New Metamours Council.
Got a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Only 4 spots.
There, you know, New Metamours is a pretty hopping place.
It's
People
a hopping
pissed about
place.
this, that, or the other.
And
The liquor.
then,
Yeah, the liquor, that's right. The liquor was a big deal.
for the New Metamours Board of Public Affairs, Jarita Batten.
Okay.
And then that's the last one for these ones.
What happened to?
What happened to Timothy Williams and
He was
Christopher
one of the
Beer?
ones, he didn't put enough signatures to Timothy Williams. And then Christopher Farrell, his is one of the substantial compliance.
So Timothy Williams is out.
Yeah, he's what Melissa's calling him.
Okay.
If he wants to withdraw, do it
I
right
see.
in.
Oh, yeah, that's that one we talked
Yeah.
to, yeah.
And Christopher Farrell, what?
Yes, his will
Substantial.
be in when you do the substantial compliance ones.
So right now, they already have 5 and there'll be 6 people running for 4 seats, so there'll be a nice little,
Good election.
They'll be
all right,
campaigning.
what do we got next?
So if you wanna.
Oh, we should do
vote on
those.
That way you don't get too many.
Okay, so I'm gonna mark the ones that we just did. I move that we accept the petition for Beverly Village from Jay Arnold, Roland Hopkins, Abigail Spung. That we accept the petition for Jason Lippett for the Board of Public Affairs Beverly. We accept the petitions for the member of Lowell Village Council, Dan Day, Brenda Lee. And we accept the petitions for member of council New Matamoros of John Belleville, John Schmidt, Paul Spears, and the petition for the Board of Public Affairs for Jarita Batten.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed. All right, where are we going
And then
next?
next we have the townships. So on page 3 starts Adams Township.
I got it.
This is the townships, here are our biggest staff, so if we wanna kind of divide them up, so.
Oh boy, they're having really a race in my area. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Adams
Are you
Township
Decatur?
has several here.
Yeah,
The first one for them, this is for Township Trustee, Adams Township, Justin K. Ford.
okay. They have to have 25. Okay.
Yeah, and there's a couple of these, or some of these are substantial compliance.
All right.
And so you won't have some of them. Ernest Rummer for Adams Township Trustee. And then that's actually it, the won't be substantial compliance.
Hmm?
That's it
For that,
Yeah.
okay,
So just 2?
yeah,
for now.
okay. And then we're going to,
This goes to Aurelius Township. We have Jeffrey Haas for Township Trustee. And all of these petitions have at least the minimum number of valid signatures and are completely filled in properly.
We are now with
Aurelius.
Aurelius.
And this is Aurelius for Randy Hessen,
Okay.
Township Trustee.
All right,
And then we move to Barlow Township. And this is Jonathan Perkins for
Okay.
Barlow Township Trustee. And then Darren Roddy.
well, this is interesting. Look, so he wrote everybody's name down.
Yeah, so there was.
That was very nice.
Yeah, they gave us lists and
That is
the names
nice.
printed on a
Yes,
slip of
that's
paper.
very nice. All right, what's
This
this other?
was Darren Roddy
Okay,
for Barlow Township Trustee.
so that was Jonathan Perkins and this is Darren Roddy, okay? All right,
And then we have Charles Seaman for Barlow Township Trustee.
okay.
And then the next one will be Belgrade Township Trustee. This
Okay.
is Craig Oftencamp. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly.
Close enough.
And he had previously turned in a petition and withdrew it and redid it.
And we did it right,
Yeah, redid it properly.
correctly, okay.
And then also for Belgrade Township Trustee Jim Chapman. And then Keith Teeman for Belgrade Township Trustee. And then, I don't know if you want to do just like this whole page.
Just do the page and then we'll go after that.
The next one is Randy Fisher for Decatur Township Trustee. And he had previously turned in a petition and withdrew it.
And then we
corrected
did
it.
Mhm. I know some of them, that person I do not know.
And then this one is Isaiah Frederick from Decatur Township trustee. And he had turned in one before and had to redo it too.
I know some of them, not all of them.
And then the next one is Jamie Brown from Decatur Township trustee.
Oh, this person cut it close.
This one is coming in to fill out the paperwork, this one is dropping out.
And that was delegated board, pretty board, yes. So I guess you could act on it, yeah. On it. And then we have Terry Welch for Decatur Township trustee. And then the last one for Decatur Township trustee, Trevor Nero.
So we don't have anything from James Gibbons.
His will be in the next, yeah,
Okay.
in the substantial.
All right, so I move that we accept the petitions for Adams Township trustee from Justin K. Ford and from his drummer, from Aurelius Township, Jeffrey Haas and Randy Hessen, for Barlow Township, Jonathan Perkins, Darren Roddy, Charles Seaman, for Belpre Township trustee, Craig Oftenkamp, Jim Chapman, Keith Freeman, and for Decatur Township, Randy Fisher, Isaiah Frederick, Jamie Roush, Terry Welch, and Trenton Yoho.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed?
And then on the next page, we start with Dunham Township. And this is Timothy Matthews for Dunham Township trustee. And they do have, Dunham Township has a position for an unexpired term. But this Tim Matthews is running for the full term.
Oh, they have to vote for an unexpired term?
Yeah, because one of their township trustees had passed away.
Oh,
So
They can't just.
They replace them, but if it's within enough time that it could be on the
they have to
ballot
be on
again,
the
they
ballot.
have to be
Oh,
voted
okay.
on.
all right. Okay, Tim Matthews, all right.
And we actually had with, kind of the same thing with Barlow Township that just happened, like, I think the Monday before, I think it was last Monday before the deadline. One of their township trustees passed away. So they may have someone come in and file as a write-in for, since it was so close to the deadline, they may have someone come in and file as a write-in
Okay.
for the unexpired. And then this one, this is for the full term, although Kenny Mays for Dunham Township trustee. And then this is James Wellspring for the full term for Dunham Township trustee.
Okay,
And then we have Dustin Mays he's running for the unexpired term for the Dunham Township trustee. And then we have for Fairfield Township, Jeremy Grimmel for the township trustee. And then Brian Hayford, for Fairfield Township trustee. And then there's Daryl Joey Huck for Fairfield Township trustee. And then we go to Fearing Township. This is for Daniel Forshee for Township Trustee. And then this is for Jeffrey Lauer for Fearing Township Trustee. And then Alan Miller for Fearing Township Trustee. And he'd have to withdraw and review his petition,
But he did.
but he did complete a new one, yeah.
Okay.
And then we move to Grandview Township. This is Jacob Butler for Grandview Township Trustee. And then we have Todd Davis for Grandview Township Trustee. And then Tyler Riggs for Grandview Township Trustee.
I'm sorry, it is, this one, the one in your hand.
Alan Miller.
He's the one that had to redo one.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's there too, that's
Yeah,
why it's not
marked
marked
on
off.
too, yeah. that's a good
Okay.
one. That's why it's kind of thicker.
Yeah, but I just saw no checks by the name, so
Yeah.
it's the one he withdrew.
Because,
He withdrew it.
well, yes, because he didn't place the number of signatures in the circulator statement, that was a general. He put no numbers. And he came back,
Yeah, so we
back,
gave him a change,
we
we
did it.
called
Yeah,
anybody that got him in within enough time.
Yep.
he called right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of the deadline.
I remember that gentleman.
We had for Independence Township, Jed Butler for Township Trustee. And then for, also for Independence, Thomas Stahl, Township Trustee.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody want to do this?
All right, I move that we accept the petitions for Dunham Township trustee from Tim Matthews, Ken Mays, and James Wellspring. The Dunham Township trustee Dustin Mays, the Fairfield Township trustee petitions for Jeremy Gribble, Brian Hafer, Daryl Huck. The Fearing Township trustee petitions for Daniel Forshee, Jeffrey Lauer, Alan Miller. The Grandview Township trustee petitions for Jacob Butler, Todd Davis, Tyler Riggs, and the Independence Township trustee petitions for Jed Butler and Thomas Stull.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, okay.
The next change, we start with Lawrence Township. And we have David R. Lauer II for Township Trustee. Paul Metz for Lawrence Township Trustee. Shane Mosser for Lawrence Township Trustee. And Cody Venom for Lawrence Township Trustee. Then we move to Liberty Township, Dale Lauer for Township Trustee. And he had to redo his petition too.
Why?
His, I believe, I'd have to look at it to see what. I know one of the reasons was his date that he had signed.
Oh, you put the wrong date.
Yeah, he put the date of the
You
election.
put the date of election instead of the date. Yeah, you do.
Then we have Larry Mercer for Liberty Township Trustee. And then Leroy Schroeder for Liberty Township
I don't
Trustee.
remember seeing this many, but Maybe we did.
There was quite a bit of interest for
There was a lot
a
this
lot of
time,
interest
didn't it?
this time, yeah. And it took quite a while
It
to
does
go
seem like
through all the
more, doesn't it?
petitions.
Or maybe they were
Sure.
better giving it to us earlier, I don't know.
Then we had for Ludlow Township now, Roy Bowersock for Township Trustee. And Craig Howe for Ludlow Township Trustee. And then we move to Marietta Township. We have Steve Bover for Township Trustee. And then for Marietta Township, they had to appoint their fiscal officer when that was on the ballot in 23. So that person has to rerun as an unexpired term this time. And so that's Jennifer Dean Bradford for the Marietta Township fiscal officer.
Nothing for Brett Weckbacher?
His will be in another group.
Okay.
And then we have Muskingum Township, Gary Doan for Township Trustee. And then John J. Huck for Muskingum Township Trustee.
So they did, like, they spilled coffee on them or something.
And then Bill Mason for Muskingum Township Trustee.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
And one, there was, I don't think we had it here yet, but one township trustee, he said the person, when they put it on their table, there was something on their table that got like some oil or something that got all over his.
Yeah, well, that was.
Yeah,
good.
that'd be,
So,
Coffee or oil, could be,
yeah.
yep.
This one is for Stephen Reck for Muskingum Township Trustee. And then that was it for this thing.
So I move that we accept the Lawrence Township trustee petitions for David R. Lauer II, Paul Metz, Shane Moser, and Cody Venom. The Liberty Township trustee petitions for Dale Lauer, Larry Mercer, and Leroy Schroeder. The Ludlow Township trustee petitions of Roy Bowersock and Craig Howell. The Marietta Township trustee petition of Steve Bober. The Township Fiscal Officer for Marietta Township, Jennifer Bradford. And the Township trustee positions in Muskingum Township of Gary Doan, John J. Huck, Bill Mason, and Stephen Reck. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Aye.
Okay, and then for Newport Township, we have
Goodness gracious.
Joni Hott, the others.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm sorry.
Everybody take a break.
I was gonna say, we could just take a little break if you want, and then. if you
Where's the
guys wanna
coffee?
look First, I guess you can. Joni's. Okay.
I'm afraid to get up because, who's being quiet? I don't wanna,
Is he back?
right somewhere.
Back here.
Really?
Napping.
This doesn't have any, this has no marks on it.
Oh, that one, she withdrew her first one. and
Oh,
she
so I'm
had
looking
to
at the
do
wrong one.
hers,
Okay,
yeah.
I got it. I was gonna say, wait a minute, there's no marks. I look for marks. Yeah, 45. There they are, okay.
At least some of the ones on this page you've already certified
Right, I see that.
that are highlighted.
It's funny, back on Fairfield, that Brian Hafer lives on Big Run, which is right down there. So like Ellis
Wait,
Run where I am is in Decatur, and when you go down Big Run, you get to Cutler, right at Cutler, you can be at either, right there is like all three townships come together right there.
Mhm.
There's Fairfield, Decatur, I think Wesley,
Maybe,
or is it Little Hot? No, it's
or would
Wesley.
would it be Palmer?
No, it wouldn't be Palmer.
Wouldn't be
Palmer's
Palmer.
too far.
You wanna go ahead and look at any of the other ones or wait till he gets
No,
back?
we're gonna come back. It's Wesley. It's Wesley, Fairfield, and Decatur.
Okay, so that's real close, yeah.
Cause I'm thinking, cause my friend Dawn used to vote in Wesley. And he was in the middle of Big Run.
Mhm.
And we're on Ellis Run and we're in Decatur. And Brian, the Havers, are right there in Cutler and they're in Fairfield, so. It's just funny.
Yeah, how you can be so,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's, sometimes
Well,
one
so-
side of the road will be one.
So
and the
if
other
you're going down
side
Big
is
Run,
the
so
other.
until you get to Ellis Run, the numbers, the landlines were 551.
Mm.
But then when you get past, like where my friend Don Holmes used to live, we were all 448, we're Amesville numbers. It's all very funky.
Mhm. And where the zip codes and school districts, and you can switch like that and.
Well, the Cutler Mail Route is like 100 square miles or maybe more than that.
It's a lot.
It's either the largest mail route in the county or the second.
Yeah, I'd say it'd have to be pretty close.
Yeah.
Our next one is Alan
Thank you, guys.
Hockenberry.
Okay.
All right, we are Jenny.
And then this is Rodney Severs for the Board of Township Trustee.
It makes you wonder how did they figure these townships lines? It must have been back in the day when the horses were going, when the horses were back. That's right. Yeah, it's like, where did it go?
Then we move to Palmer Township. This is Alan Hill, Township Trustee.
Warren Miller was one.
Is one of the ones you're
Yeah.
talking to.
He had said that he was, he had told Melissa he was just gonna
Is that the?
withdraw, just not do anything.
The one about David Hinchman.
Yeah.
So he's not,
Hansham
So is he gonna
will be in a
withdraw
different
or
line.
should we
Okay.
reject it?
we should do something, cause it's.
He was gonna,
Did she say that?
how should I say it? He was gonna withdraw. He was,
We're gonna
they're
withdraw.
dropping out.
So he's dropping
He
out.
said he was
So
dropping
he's
out,
not
was the way he
running,
worded it.
so we can deny that.
Right, so if you wanted to go ahead and do it now,
Well, we'll do it in the group.
and
Maybe we'll finish this page. That way the board is finished.
yeah, so I can go ahead and.
All right,
do it
this is,
next.
oh wait, this one is
That one was
Alan Hill.
Palmer, Alan Hill,
Okay. Okay.
and then this here was the one for David Moore for Newport Township Trustee.
And his
He didn't put the number of.
he had no numbers, okay.
Is that David Moore?
So
Yeah, so.
we reject that, okay.
And then the next one, this is for Palmer Township, is David Pugh, Township Trustee.
It's a shame.
And then we move to Salem Township, this is Randy Camp for Salem Township Trustee. And his, I think, was one. No, maybe he didn't. And then we have Joseph Carpenter for Salem Township Trustee. And then we have Robert Durst Senior for Salem Township Trustee, and he had redone all this.
He had to redo him too.
Yeah. His was for the date that he had signed,
Yeah, yeah.
his date was after the signatures and then.
Yeah.
Put on. And then we have Warren Township, Randy Beardsley for Township Trustee. And then the next one is for Alan Kaufman for Warren Township Trustee. And then there's Gary Gahn Jr. for Warren Township Trustee.
Oh, he's the one.
He hadn't done his petition
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Glad he did that.
Good, he got his in.
And then this is Joseph Vickers for Warren Township Trustee.
Again, they're gonna have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 people running for 2 positions.
Yeah.
That's a wild one.
Warren Township. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was all for that page.
All right, so I move that we accept the petitions for Newport Township trustee Joni Hott, Alan Dow Hockenberry, Rodney Severs, Palmer Township trustee petition of Alan Hill and David Pugh, Salem Township trustee petitions for Randy Camp, Joseph Carpenter, Robert Gerst, Warren Township trustee petitions, Randy Beardsley, Alan Kaufman, Gary Gahn, and Joseph Vickers.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? I move that we reject the petition filed by David Blauer for failure to list the number of signatures on either of his petitions.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay.
And then on the next page, we have Watertown Township. And this one is for Anthony Lang. And it's for Township Trustee. And then we have Zeb Offenberger for Watertown Township Trustee. And then we have for Wesley Township, Danny Gage for Township Trustee. And then we have Keith Sargent for Wesley Township Trustee. And then David Loves was the one that he wrote 30 on the one page for.
Are we gonna do those, do all of those separately, or should we do them here? When he had the counting error.
And he's gonna go,
No, he-
write in?
no.
No,
He's
he's
accepted,
accepted it.
because he wrote,
Yeah.
Oh, he's.
He's already done
He's
it.
doing
Yeah.
everything else.
should we go ahead and do his?
I think so.
Or,
We're gonna accept it.
or do we wanna do those, all the ones that we're gonna talk about?
Make note
Do
of
the
the
in the
exception.
separate,
We're gonna. One petition has 0, and the other page has.
at 30, yeah.
Except the one that has 0.
It didn't say 0.
Because he had them, because he had them both, and they were both him.
Well, no, I'm saying it was blank,
On the one.
just as the others that we rejected.
But they didn't have anything on either.
Nothing on either.
Right.
They
So
had nothing and
nothing,
nothing.
it's
Nothing and
listed
nothing.
as a counting
He
error.
had a 30 and it was 30
Okay,
total.
the others just had nothing on.
And nothing and
both,
nothing, right,
just-
right,
okay,
right. Do we wanna go ahead and, well, let's do this first. Let's do those and then we'll go back over those, because we have to talk about each of those.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I think I moved, somebody seconded. Somebody seconded this one already?
On what?
All right.
Can you make a motion again?
All right, I'll move to Watertown Township trustee petitions of Anthony Lane, Zeb Offenberger, the Wesley Township trustee petitions of Danny Gage and Keith Sargent.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And then, you wanna do this one?
Yeah, let's do
Now then, this was, David Love for trustee for Wesley Township.
So in this one, the petition had the number 30 on one and 0 on the other, but the number 30 comports and is correct in terms of the number of signatures totally collected. So I move that we accept the petition of David Love.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
And then we'll move to Board of Education. And the first ones that are listed there are for the Ohio Valley Educational Service Center, which they turn those in to Guernsey County, because Guernsey County is the most populous for that district. They did send these two to us, Patrick Lang and Randy Schreider.
Schreider. Mhm.
To us to verify the petitions that they, or the signatures they collected in our.
Are these the only two that are running?
So those are the only two we've received so far,
Okay,
from Guernsey County.
How many counties are in this
there's several.
service center? Is it 5 now? It used to be 3. I've lost track.
There's several, I know that.
Is it?
But it would be odd that in that many counties that there's only 2 people running, so there's gotta be more people.
No, from our county.
From our county.
They just want us to verify signatures.
That are at least collected signatures.
I know, but
in
is
our
it,
county.
is it vote for no more than 2 for our county or?
For our section of it, I think I forget which part of it we're considered. There's different sections.
So these are the only 2 that are gonna appear on the ballot anywhere for this particular, these particular.
Or on our ballots.
Yeah, there may be some we'll still get from Guernsey County, I'm not sure.
Oh, that made cut,
That they may not have collected any signatures
Okay.
here.
all right.
So they'll certify signatures to, or names to us later.
Will they appear on the ballot in Washington County?
Whatever they certify to us
Right,
will.
okay,
Will be on the
will be
Washington
on our
County
Washington
ballot.
ballot,
I
yeah.
see.
okay,
There's, like Marietta City, those precincts, they do not
They
appear
don't
on
appear,
there,
right,
because they're
right.
not part of it.
because they're not part of it, right,
Yeah.
it's the
So
county.
they're just the ones that, are part of it,
That are
that'll appear
members
on.
of the.
So what do we got, Patrick Lang?
Yeah, Patrick Lang and
Randy
Randy
Schreider, we have them both.
And it has there how many signatures we
Right.
got on each of them.
Right.
It's not.
Okay.
25.
So I don't actually know how many signatures they were required to have.
25.
You said 25.
Well, that's what I put on there, but we just certified to them the number that was right on our pages and then, because they may have other signatures from other
From other
counties.
places, okay.
Yeah,
It's odd to, yeah.
but so I've already sent those to Guernsey County to let
Okay.
them know what we
All
found.
right. Belpre.
So we don't have to do any
We
action on
don't have
this.
to do anything else.
I don't think you need to vote on them.
We don't need to vote on these 2, okay,
Because they'll, Guernsey
Who does-
County will certify those.
Guernsey
Okay.
County.
They're the most populous county in the ESC.
I see.
right.
So their Board of Elections takes care of all of it.
Yeah, we'll take care of all of that, yeah. And then they'll certify to us.
So that's like
people that
similar
approve,
to
you know,
the
to be on the ballot.
Board Pride person where we sent the Morgan County names. The one petition with the Morgan County people to Morgan County, they certified and sent it back to us, so we could include it in our official count.
Yeah.
So we're sending them these for their official count. Okay,
So we'll have.
And that's already done.
Yeah, that's already done.
Yeah.
Belpre City Board of Education, we have here Molly Hott. And all of these have met the signature requirement, and were completed properly. And then we have Jordan Jewett for Belpre City Board of Education.
Maybe, we'll address that when we get part of that.
okay.
And then we'll move down to the Fort Fry, local board of education. This one is Joe Perito. And then Jonna Zolniak.
Didn't she have a different name? Mary? Maybe I'm remembering.
I know when she's ran before, it's been with that same thing.
Oh, it is, okay. And Dawn is the one that withdrew, right?
I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, really? She was here earlier.
Dawn's were.
So, yes, I had a question concerning that. There was a second page or a page of Morgan County signatures.
Yeah, there was a page that just had the 3 Morgan
Yes.
County, and then we sent it to Morgan County,
Okay,
and they verified that they were all correct.
all right, and those were still counted in.
Yeah,
Yes.
those were included in that 22.
That was my question. So the Morgan County folks, we were still including the 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't find.
They probably needed
There are a lot
at least
of
one more.
non-registered addresses. There weren't enough signatures so we could.
Yeah, We
Okay.
tried.
I know.
We tried
I just-
hard.
I know we tried hard.
I think there were 2 names and she needed 3. We could
We could
get her to
do-
cure 2, but, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I move that we accept the petitions for Belfry City School Board of Education for Molly Hott and Jordan Jewett, and the Fort Fry Local Board of Education petitions for Joe Prieto and Jonna Zolniak.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And this next one is for Frontier Local Board of Education. We have Jeannie Kearns. And Ivy Farrell will be in another group. This is Maggie McConnell for Frontier Board of Education. And then Rachel Sloniker for Frontier Board of Education. And then Brenda Wilson for Frontier Board of Education. And then we had the one for Amanda Wolf. She was that she wrote the 32 more signatures, which was the total she's collected on both.
Oh, she did the same thing, this is, so Amanda Wolf's petition, she wrote 32 on both of them, okay. But 32 is the correct number of
The
signatures
total
we
number she
actually
collected
collected,
on both
okay,
pages.
all right. So there does not appear to be any evidence of fraud, it was counting and. Okay, and that's.
And then we'll move to the Marietta City Board of Education. We have Chris Spittle.
Did you have to withdraw or?
No, they need 75 signatures.
Oh, do they really?
All the other school districts.
Wow.
Need 25, but Marietta is large
Wow.
enough and it needs 75.
Okay.
And then this is Jeffrey Hollister. And then Stephen Taylor Huffman for Marietta City Board of Education. And then Annika Miller.
She the one that
She was the one we accepted the 5 affidavits.
Oh, okay. So
We signed statements.
this is, yeah, this is the petition of Annika Miller for the
For
Marietta City School, and she provided us with signed statements from the individuals to correct the signature discrepancies.
And the signatures.
Are
that were on
correct.
That we,
Yes,
they matched with.
They do match, yes.
And then the last one for Marietta City Board of Education, Cody Carmen.
And that's the one in which we had, we actually had sworn testimony today about the one signature to make it better.
And then we had for For Warren Local Board of Education, we did have a person turn in a write-in application yesterday for Bob Allen. That's for Warren Local Board of Education.
Mhm.
And then we also had for Warren Local Cliff Petty for Board of Education.
Now, I do have a question. Are we making sure that those folks that withdrew, that they know that they have to complete a write-in request?
I have to double check what Melissa.
So we have to make sure-
That's what she.
I mean, I want to make sure that those that we told, if you withdraw, you can file as a write-in, that they are given that
It
information.
felt like that because the one bluer had said he did not want to
Right.
continue.
Well,
Yes,
but
Melissa,
they
you
may,
can ask her.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I told them they had to the 25th to.
to fill out the application. Okay, so they've been told that.
Yeah,
All right.
and that they had to do a withdrawal,
Right,
but I
Okay.
had to know today if they wanted to do that.
that's fine. I just want to make
Did
sure.
Dawn, since she was here, did she go ahead and do that?
She's walked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We probably,
Do we need to take action on
did you
that?
talk to her and tell her she needed to fill that out? So we need to maybe call her and tell her that.
Okay.
Make sure that she's aware.
She's just told her.
Was there anybody else that was here? No, she was the
Everybody
only
else
one.
said she was
She was the only one,
yeah.
okay.
I'm
So
not
if
sure
you would
she
call, let her
heard
know that
yes.
she has to fill out a form
I
to
think
be a
so.
write.
Not sure she heard the date of.
I had her.
or when she,
Well, we didn't discuss it.
I don't think so.
No, we didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Give her that.
Yeah.
If she wanted it.
All
We
right.
just wanted to make sure
She
she.
should write a withdrawal statement and then do the right.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Also for Warren Local, they had an unexpired term, that the person was running for. And that is Stacy Greenup for Warren Local Board of Education, all right. And then we had for Wolf Creek Schools, this is Shauna Landecker for Board of Education. And then Scott Lang for Wolf Creek Board of Education. And then the Travis Shad was the one she called.
Who's,
As in,
So he's gonna
He's gonna
do
withdraw?
write-in, yeah.
so he's withdrawing.
Okay.
all right, I move that we accept the petitions for Frontier Local Board of Education for Jean Marie Kearns, Maggie McConnell, Rochelle Sloniker, Brenda Wilson, Amanda Wolf. The member, Board of Education Marietta City School petitions of Chris Fennel, Jeffrey Hollister, Stephen Huffman, Annika Miller, and Cody Parman. The Warren Local Board of Education petitions of Cliff Petty, or Petty, I'm not sure which it is, and the write-in application for Bob Allen. The Warren Local Board of Education petition for an unexpired term for Stacy Greenup. And the Wolf Creek Board of Education petitions of Shauna Landaker and Scott Lang.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Then we did have, if you go back to the front page,
Okay,
Belpre City, had not had a person, during the primary for their treasurer.
yes,
So we received a write-in, petition for that for Tina Nolan.
okay,
For
right,
Belpre City treasurer.
okay,
And that's the only one
That's
that's
a-
done
that's
so
the one.
far. They do still have till the 25th if anybody else would want to run.
okay. Do we have any more for Belpre on this first page or?
No, no.
No, okay. I move that we accept the write-in application of Tina Nolan for Belpre City Treasurer.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay,
These are petitions that you're allowed to take because they're substantially compliant with the law, which And they're all the same. They didn't complete the nominating petition section,
But the information is there
but
on the
everything
top.
else at the top.
On the
yeah,
top,
was
okay.
correct. And was proper.
All right.
And the circular statement's filled out, obviously.
Yeah, so the circulator statement, and they had enough valid signatures.
All right.
To meet their requirements.
And who's this?
The first one is for Beverly Village Council.
Okay,
So
And
back
this
to
is-
page one.
Josh, yeah, these will be
in order.
kind of dispersed among.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's Josh
Changes.
Collins. Okay,
And his is for Beverly Village Council.
okay. I move to accept the petition of Josh Holland for Beverly Village Council.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Okay.
Did you want to look?
Yeah, I'd like to look at that.
The next one is for New Metamorphs Council. And this is Christopher Farrell.
Oh, yeah, we did.
If you could pass that down
The
before we
same
vote,
thing
I'd
for,
like to-
yeah, for his.
He did the same thing. He didn't fill out, I see, but everything is here correctly.
Yeah.
And he's got the right numbers, and he's got none, yeah, okay.
She's gonna stop and
Do the write-in.
That's done.
and then she felt that.
You must be-
I am
Oh.
not doing.
Hold on, yeah. She has ink on her hands.
Oh, no, there was another, that you need to wash off.
That's fine, I was just dumping this in the trash.
Yes, nothing else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paper towel.
Yes, I'm gonna
Okay,
wash my hands.
all right.
The next one will be Adams Township.
Oh, hold on. Willie. Oh, he sees himself on the TV.
Now catching on.
Willie, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy.
Who do you see?
Willie. Here, why don't we take a break and I'll take him outside. And I will get
This
him.
just made the live stream a lot more interesting. Fun. He made it-
He makes it fun and interesting. Okay, come on, buddy. Let's walk outside for a minute. I'm gonna get your bark buddy thing. I'll keep him barking here.
We're taking a break.
He's been pretty good. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go outside.
And we've got 2 issues to do after these. There was a company that was wanting to do a demo for us.
I saw that on the agenda.
Um,
Demo of what?
I mean, I'm not sure exactly, they do, I think, archiving of things. Yeah.
Is it free?
No. I might go grab it. Yeah, real quick, I wanted.
Hello. Okay. Hello. Yes.
They're in there now, trying to do it. All back this afternoon. Like, who's running? I said, yeah. I mean, I might even like, Excel sheet. I'm trying to put it on. What is it? So I'm just, my hand is on. Very on there.
Here was copies of this is the election calendar for next year.
Okay,
Lord,
getting smaller and smaller.
It is, it's getting tinier. Tinier print.
I was gonna say, do you pass out,
Complaining that our elections doesn't bring anything but 3 times a year.
You've been
Sure,
good.
that's-
aha,
How about that?
well, no, we need Sherlock Holmes.
Okay, these are the
Oh, for next
election calendar
year?
for next year, yeah, we got it.
Okay, that's
already.
good. All right.
And we did get the candidate requirement guide too,
I
if any of you want a copy of it.
didn't in the,
Or is it?
We didn't have a copy of
Isn't that
it
what
yet
we-
there. That's for this year for.
oh, I see, they're gonna redo it, okay.
Oh,
So they do one for each year, based on what offices are on the ballot.
so for 2026, you've got
deserve another
one.
Yeah, we've got.
Well, another
So
time,
if you
yeah,
deserve
yeah.
another one,
Okay,
we
I'll give you
will.
one more. You're good.
Mhm.
And it's on the.
And a copy of that letter
Secretary of
that you're,
State.
Right?
Yeah, for the NCOA, thing, we'll get you
Okay.
those.
All right, oh, Adam's not back.
yeah, the call. I'm so disappointed. I
Did we
that
vote on
thing.
Christopher Farrell yet?
Yes, well, that was what we just,
Oh, that was the one we just looked.
We looked at, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
remember, did we vote on it is what I don't remember.
yes, I
I
think,
think we did.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Then we were waiting on the next one.
Yeah.
Cause I wrote it up there next.
what's
Okay.
next, do we have more?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the next one's gonna be Adams Township.
next page.
I'm probably, we could be here another, what, half hour or so?
Maybe. About that.
All right, this is Adams Township, okay, all right.
And this is Jeffrey and Anthony. There's
Okay.
actually a couple here for Adams Township.
All right, and this is the one, is this the, they didn't
This is
fill out the
we
bottom
didn't-
part?
Are we gonna take, so we voted to approve, for substantial compliance, Josh Holland. Are we gonna take these one by one and vote by them, vote them
Well-
out one by one?
I think so, because otherwise.
We did not vote on Christopher Farrell.
Okay, that's what I was asking you, if we did that, I couldn't
thought we
remember.
did agree.
All right, I'll vote that we accept the petition for New Matamoras Council member Christopher Farrell.
I second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed, okay. And
And then if you
now,
wanna do these three
let's
together,
do,
they're all.
are they all Adams Township? Yes, let's do them.
There was the Jeffrey and Anthony.
And this is the substantial compliance, because they filled out the top but not the bottom, but it's the same information,
Right,
all right?
and the next one's David Garvin.
Okay. And that's the same thing, fill the
Same.
top but not the bottom.
Yep,
Yep, I see it. It's all there.
and then the same for Wayne Eisner, and these are all for Adams Township Trustee.
Circulator statements filled out, yep.
Yeah, everything's filled out, but that other part. Okay. No. All right, I move that we accept the Adams Township trustee petitions of Jeffrey Anthony, David Garvin, and Wayne Eisner.
A second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Okay, and the next one's Barlow Township Trustee, Richard Best.
And is this the same? Yep,
Yeah,
filled the
same.
top part, all completely filled out properly, the nominating is not, okay. See that?
And then there's one for Decatur, if you want to do those ones together.
Yeah,
This is James Giddings for Decatur Township Trustee.
that's done, yeah. It's like they all got together and said, hey, just fill out the top part. Forget. Oh, dear. All right, I move that we accept the Barlow Township trustee of Richard Best and the Decatur Township trustee petition of James Giddings.
Second.
All, any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed? Okay.
All right, the next one is Liberty Township. And that's on page 5. And this is for Stephen Scott Hendershot for Liberty Township Trustee.
All right, and this is same thing.
Yep.
Fill out the top, fill out the second half, it's properly filled out at the top. They have the right number of signatures, okay.
And on the same page, we have for Ludlow Township Trustee Brent Weckbacher.
Okay, I probably filled out the top, but not the wrong date. I mean, they must have just like had approval of
This,
meeting.
well, I do. This was on.
That's it, forget that, you know what I'm saying.
I said this one for circulation.
All right, I move that we accept the Liberty Township trustee petition of Stephen Hendershot, the Ludlow Township trustee petition for Brent Whitbacher.
There he is.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye,
Aye.
opposed? Okay.
And then for on the next page, Newport Township Trustee, this is David Handshoemaker.
Okay. No.
And then there's just one for Board of Education.
All right, I move that we accept the Newport Township trustee petition of David Handshoemaker.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
The next one is for Frontier Local Board of Education.
Wait a
for-
minute, you know what did we decide with Merle Hughes?
He was going to withdraw.
He's gonna be a withdrawal, okay, all right. And now we're to, which one?
Frontier Local
Okay.
Board of Education, Ivy Farrell.
All right. Same thing. Oh, wait. You know, didn't we talk one time that somebody was gonna do a video of filling out how to fill these out?
We debated on that, and then we've never.
That should, we should.
So, okay, tell me again what they didn't do.
So if you look at it, lift it up, the
Okay,
petition.
back
Right
here.
here.
Okay.
That section that says
And
nominee.
then the nomination is, it repeats the information is the same.
I see.
Yeah,
As
so
long
we
as
keep
this
what's
is
on top.
complete,
We can do this.
we
Yeah.
can ignore that.
The information is on there.
And that's why they were
Right.
substantial
Compliant,
compliance.
Right.
Because something has to tell the signer what they're voting for, and this
Right.
has it, this would have it as well, but as long as this has it.
Mhm.
I mean, that's the critical part, is that they have to know what position the person they're
Yeah,
signing the
who it is
petition
and
for,
what position.
or where they signing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
Ivy.
Is that the end of that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I move that we accept the Frontier Local Board of Education petition for Ivy Farrell.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Okay, and then the only thing left is we have, 2 levies. And one is for the Department of Developmental
Oh,
Disabilities.
so we didn't do this last one, this wards?
They're already done, because they
Oh,
were
these are all
on the
done.
primary,
Okay,
yeah, so we don't have to do them.
all right, good, got it.
So this is for the November election for the Department of Developmental Disabilities. This is a replacement of a tax that's already in effect for them.
So it's not a renewal, it's a replacement.
Yeah.
What was the one that's on there?
I think it's the same amount, this would just update, would use updated property values.
Okay,
So it's more.
all right, so it's more.
And then the other one is a liquor option for the Duchess and Lowell for them to get Sunday sales.
Oh,
That's-
oh boy, oh
Yeah,
boy.
so they had enough, they had to do a petition, they had to get at least 50 ballot signatures.
And I see
And
that,
then, yeah, they got more than their.
yes, they did. Oh, people want them.
That'll pass.
I didn't hear what you said, I was reading.
It's
wants it.
for at the Lowell Duchess for Sunday sales.
The Duke and
I
Duchess,
think
yeah.
it says
Nice
on
to
that
do.
line and, let me see, it says on there exactly what you. Like
Oh, Sunday sales of alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's. more
Shall the
specific.
sale of wine and mixed beverages be
So
permitted?
it's for sale. And they provided us with enough valid signatures.
Okay,
Because they had to get at least 50 for Sunday sales. It changed that you only, if you're going just for the Sunday sales only, that you only need the 50 valid signatures.
and they got 70.
Yeah, otherwise it's based on how many people voted in the last gubernatorial election in that location.
All right, so it's the Board of Developmental Disabilities
Replacement levy.
Replacement Levy
I don't do it.
and the Duchess Sunday Sales. I move that we accept those petitions.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Oppose? Okay. This was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. And so that was, yeah,
Oh, let me have one of those cards. Is this woman gonna be our,
yeah, she's gonna be
she's
our
gonna be our
permanent
person now?
liaison, yeah,
Okay.
the Secretary of State redrew the boundaries of
Oh, yeah?
their districts, and so that's why. So our other liaison, Caleb, he's still a liaison for the Secretary of State. He's just not ours anymore.
Okay.
He's in a different area.
So we're Eastern Ohio.
I think he's kind of more, he said he's more central now.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
All right,
The only other thing is this company, Severa was wanting to do a demo for us.
the agenda.
A demo of what?
Whatever
What is
their,
Severa?
I forget what their product was. We'd seen them up at conference.
Okay, so it's not something we currently get.
No, it's nothing we already
And
have.
what is it? Is it a poll book or a?
I think that Jane, that you stopped by their booth and that's what they were.
I did?
Yeah, that's what they told us. That's what they told me, but.
I'm very cordial to all of them. I was probably giving out my social security to them. So, no, yeah, probably.
Oh,
it
it was
was,
something with.
I came-
archiving, maybe,
I came
or-
in and talked to you guys about it. You said, yeah, we already do that. So we never, it was looking back at voting records, I believe, of the number of people voting and who voted and that kind of
Stuff
thing.
was, I was trying to Google it in here, and bring it up, but my.
Well,
Internet's
I'll
not
tell you what, if you
enough.
find out specifically what they're gonna show us, maybe we can talk about that another time.
So maybe.
Cause I have a feeling they'd be available whatever month we decide on,
Probably.
if you're interested in hearing about it. But I think it's important we know what they're,
it is.
which thing it is. I'd hate to be the one to guess.
Yeah.
You know, I got my lit up pen.
Kindle. Then the other thing is the Secretary of State's office is doing a new poll worker training. They're changing the whole way that people log into it, the training
okay.
itself. So we're actually a pilot county for that. So me and Melissa are gonna try to do, before it's rolled out to the poll workers, we're gonna do it this week.
So does this mean that we don't have to do it here? We can just say, here it is
No,
online?
we still have to do the in-person
Okay,
ourselves, yeah.
well, of course it is.
This is just the part that we already did online anyway. It's
Oh, and
just-
everybody already did
Yeah, we're just
online?
changing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Okay,
And then we kind of talked about it, with Betsy, we'd send out to the central committee, the letters to help us pick our poll workers. And we've gotten a few of those back, not too many yet.
When did those letters go out?
It was.
I got it last week.
Right at the beginning of the month,
Yeah, I got it
so
last
right
week.
at the
Oh,
beginning of August.
Just
they
recently,
went out,
yeah, okay.
And then, we were asked by the sheriff's department, to do a little bit of at the fair, to sit at a table for like a couple hours probably. And to be available if any public.
Can you do voter registration while you're there?
Yeah.
Will you have that available there?
Good.
I mean, as long as you're doing voter registration,
Hey,
because
might as well.
might as well while
So
we're
there's
there.
no reason we can't.
Yeah, please
Very
plan to do that, and that would be great.
And so they're gonna provide us,
A lot of
a
people
table
stop
at
at
their
the sheriff's
booth,
tent.
so we'll be at their tent.
They do stop at the sheriff's tent, so that's a good place to stop.
Mhm.
Nice.
And the other county agencies are doing it too, they're asking.
Oh, the sheriff's department is,
Yeah,
this is their
they're
thing.
asking
Oh, okay.
other agencies
Well,
too.
I mean, just to have a whole stack of voter registration, if we want to get people signed up. Yeah, great.
And then just a reminder of the regional meetings, the 29th. And I had signed, the three of us up here in the office, I didn't sign Karen up because I wasn't sure if she'd be back. And then I did, Jane, I did you, and I did Adam,
Adam's gonna go.
yeah. And I think that's it. The next meeting, we'd already said September 17th at 9:30, if that was still. We said that at the last one.
Yeah.
And that's different than our normal day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so
Because there was something,
I'm out.
you're out, okay.
So thanks for
I
moving.
think I saw it on there, but I just want to make sure I got it on there right. Yeah, I've got it on, although I have it at 9:30. Why don't we?
Yeah, 9:30 is
Yeah, I have it at
Okay,
9:30
all right.
as well.
Got it.
Yeah, because I think, your son's maybe had an orthodontist.
Yes.
Oh, thanks. I just, okay, all right. Good.
Because I have to take him orthodontist out to the middle school and that's it.
Oh, that's right, because she's teaching, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So I think
Are we
that's it,
done?
unless anyone has any.
all right, I'll declare us adjourned.
Thank you.
Boy, that was a
Good job.
lot.
All right, let me shut
I
things
don't
off.
remember us ever having that many.
Are we shut down?
I gotta.
I mean, because 2 years ago, we were the same thing, I just don't remember. Maybe it was spread out more that more people,
Got a lot of candidates,
that's a lot.
a lot of candidates. And I love the people that showed up here